A few things why I stopped you. One was the tint. One was the tint.
Okay.
That's one of the reasons why I stopped you. The second reason is back in 234 in Jamaica when you were driving eastbound, you did by the school, you changed lanes, you didn't use your signal. You used it the second time. I saw that one right there. You know.
Oh, I could have sworn I used my
signal.
signal.
And the third was the plate. I was like private.
Now you gotta keep these three things in mind, because he's gonna let this guy off with a simple warning. That's obvious from the start. And this Sovcit wannabe also told the officer that he already got a citation for the tint, so he's not gonna give him another one. This video is mostly about the pure arrogance of this dick flute. That, and him doing a dumb, of course.
So do you have your license registration?
Well, hold on, let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Are you aware that I have the rights to travel?
Yeah, you could.
As an American, right?
Okay.
And as an American, as to travel, I don't need a license plate. I don't need registration because my car is not a vehicle. It's an automobile.
Ah, and this is where you're wrong. You are indeed free to travel, not inside a car, automobile, roadboat, your vessel. Whatever you're gonna call it, no one agrees with you. None of the courts do. And if you bring this up in court, you're gonna get laughed out of court. Not to mention you're wasting police time and court time. You're just a big old time waster, aren't you?
Okay, so...
And with an automobile, I can travel.
Okay.
Now, I've gotten stopped previously by a sergeant. I explained to him this. The only thing he gave me a ticket was for my tints.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's for the tints right now. That's the main reason why I sued.
I have a license, but like I said, I'm not driving. I'm traveling. If you want to give me an infraction for the tints,
okay,
we won't have a problem with that.
It's kind of strange hearing him use the term automobile, because an automobile is described as something having internal power in the form of a combustion engine. Why he didn't use vessel like all the others, that's beyond me.
Do you have a registration? Is it registered?
It's not a vehicle. It's an automobile. An automobile does not need to be registered because I'm not conducting no business. Have you seen me conduct business?
No.
So
even as a personal passenger, it still has to be registered.
I'm letting you know right now, as an American, right, I have the rights to travel, and an automobile does not need to be registered or insured or have plates on it.
And all three of those statements are wrong, wrong, wrong.
So if you get into a car accident with a vehical, right? Like
I got my own financial ways to take care. Yeah, because I'm a secure party creditor.
Okay.
You know what that is?
You want to explain to me?
There's debtors and creditors. I finance my birth certificate to be a creditor to credit any financial problems I have.
You're gonna give him a line of credits? Oh dear. So, if your dumbass is driving the car, no, I'm not playing your stupid little games, and you just so happen to run into someone, and that person becomes crippled from your actions, you're gonna be crippled for life, financially. The courts are not just gonna eat you alive, they're gonna devour you.
Now, as a driver, I work for driver license for business when I'm conducting a bus.
Okay.
As a traveler, as an American, I have the free rights to travel. I can travel in my automobile because it's my private convenience. It's not a motor vehicle. It's not a vehicle because I'm not conducting no business whatsoever. I've already had this issue with the 3rd precinct. I had to get the sheriff to come and protect my private rights. I just had an issue the other day with a sergeant. Well, he didn't give me an issue because he already understood what I was talking about.
Would it be easier just to get it registered insured so you wouldn't be going through this all the time?
I just like to invoke my rights.
You know?
Yeah, the problem with that is you don't know your rights and you're just wasting police time and probably gonna waste court time. Well, that is if you're gonna go to court with this, because you're gonna get laughed out of court, and then what are you gonna do? Please record your encounter in court and let's have a laugh at that. Or if you're not allowed to record in court, which is probably something you're gonna, you know, get all flustered about as well, then please link us up somewhere with the results of your court case. And dismissal isn't a win. Just as an FYI.
I like to invoke my rights, so if you guys
keep getting stopped and stopped.
No, I don't get stopped because I explain myself correctly. But if you guys are willing to deprive me out of my liberal American rights, go ahead, because whatever you want to say, we could put this on an affidavit and go to court. You know, I don't want to make it hard for you. You know, you say you're stopping me.
You wouldn't make it hard for you.
All right.
I like you to record, right? Because I've done this many times.
No, and I'm doing it for my own safety too, just in case if we go to court. I'm making sure that I'm letting you guys know I am traveling. I'm not conducting no business whatsoever. And I would have given you my passport, but I don't have it on me because since I'm traveling.
This is good. That's all I need.
Okay, cool.
Right here.
I don't recall ever mentioning this in a video. Now listen up, Sovcits, and try and stay with me here. Your ilk is always confused about the terms traveling and driving. So let's explain it to you lot in very simple terms. Traveling in a car, automobile, vessel, roadboat and the likes, the thing you're in right now, can be done from any seat. However, the moment you take a seat behind the steering wheel and fiddle around with the pedals, you are both driving and traveling. That is the only requirement for driving. Any other interpretation coming from your brain farts or sovereign shittery script will be laughed at like the stupid shit it is.
Alright, give me a second, okay? I'll be within a minute.
I got the title if you want, so you could, if you want to see if it's stolen or not.
That's what I need. Yeah, something with, that's why I was asking for the registration. But you
No, I have one.
Yeah, the title's under his name also. That's a good thing. So just so you can know, whenever we pull you over and we ask for the registration, it's to see who the owner is.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
That's what registration's for. But not everybody carries a title. You're one of the very few that carries a title.
Oh yeah, okay? I carry all my paperwork with me because of situations like this.
That, then I gotta come here and I gotta, because after this I do gotta do a report that I stopped you, why I stopped you, and I need the information of the vehicle. And it's easy when you have registration. I know. I know you have your rights, but at the same time, we need all the.
I know. You guys are doing your job. You know? I don't want to give you a hard time.
So, you already got. I saw that you already got one for the tics. So you know it's got to be 70% or better.
Well, that's what I'm gonna discuss with the judge because I'm not conducting no business.
No, it doesn't matter if it's business. Did they tell you? Did they tell you how dark it was last time? Lift it up halfway. Now I'll just show you real quick, okay? So it's got to be 70%. 18. You don't want to hear 70%.
Well, the reason why I'm telling you that I don't understand any of this is because.
I guess because you're stupid. I mean, it's not that hard to understand, but when you're stupid, oh, here we are.
The codes and regulations you're telling me about,
yeah,
is for motor vehicles and vehicles. And like I said again, since we're recording, this is an automobile. I'm not using it for business.
Business part, commercial part is not interesting in this situation, and an automobile is something that is powered by a power unit in the form of a petrol engine, or well, electric vehicles are a thing right now. Hey, maybe a pedal car. I don't even think he should be allowed to drive a pedal car. Oh, sorry, travel in a pedal. Shut the fuck up, mate. Stupidity has a limit, and you've been traveling well past it.
It's my private convenience, and I'm using it on my in my private use. I'm about to go pick up my daughter, and I'm not conducting no business. But I understand what you're doing. You're doing your job. I'll challenge this at court.
It's not even for like business. It's for private also. Because the only way you're allowed to have tents if you have.
Hey, you calm down there, officer. I run a family fucking friendly show here. You can just randomly drop tits in here. Well, sometimes. Well, are you talking about the bird or tints? Oh, well, you're not part of Team No Accent, are you?
Glasses, contacts. A doctor prescribed it. You go to motor vehicles on your license will show, and you can have dark tints. That's the reason why. If I can't see you when you drove by me, I'm like, wow. And especially the guys that put the tints in front, that's even dark. And I can't see you now. You know, if I come up to you, I don't know what you're gonna be doing. Okay. Yeah. So when you don't know if you, I'm not sure if you just got the car or not, but when you go to get inspected, you're not gonna pass inspection because it's dark.
Okay.
They're gonna tell you to take it off. Okay. Right. You have a good day, sir.
All right. You too, sir.
Yeah, mate, your tits are got the tints. For fuck's sake. Anyway, when your tints are not got tints. Why is it tints? It tint. Shouldn't be plural. It's just one tint. Anyway, if your tint is gonna get not passed inspection. I can't English today. Yeah, but you're gonna probably fight it in court, right? Even though it's an established rule and you're stupid. Stop it.
Easy. Easy peasy. This is why you gotta learn your shit. This is exactly why you have to learn your shit or you're gonna get fucked with. Now, them other cops gave me a ticket. For what reason? I don't fucking know. But I'll challenge in the court. This motherfucker's a NYPD from the 105th precinct, and y'all know the motherfuckers don't play around, and he didn't give me shit. No problems, no nothing.
This is kind of the problem with these sovereign shitteries, right? If you give them a break, they see it as a win. This is not a win, he just gave you a break, mate. And contrary to popular belief, or rather your belief, these particular violations aren't even that big, apart from not having insurance. Most of the time, emphasis on most of the time, officers will let you go with a warning. But you gladly, and people like you, will ignore that statistic to blow it completely out of proportions for your dishonest little cult narrative. If you went to the full extent of the law, he could have given you a ticket for license, registration, not showing proper plates, and he could give you another ticket, a second one, for your tits. So stop being that arrogant twat waffle. And I hope these officers watch these videos and actually write you up next time. Bye bye. Well, that video went tits up.